Hey everybody, welcome to the Arena Productions, and in this video we're diving into the fourth episode of The Acolyte, titled Day. This episode brings a lot of drama and mystery, setting the stage for what looks to be an explosive continuation of the series. So let's break down the main events and then get into my thoughts at the end of this video. So the episode kicks off with Osha, who is seen gathering her belongings and preparing to leave the Jedi Academy on Coruscant. So this departure is bittersweet as she expresses her gratitude to Jackie Loam for clearing her name. And it's during this emotional moment that she accidentally discovers that her twin sister Mae is still alive. So we then shift to Mae, who has arrived near the Jedi village of Kofar, landing on the outskirts of a dense forest. Mae and her companion, Queenie, disembark from their ship. Queenie reminds Mae of a dark obligation she must fulfill, killing the Wookiee Kelnacca. This reminder is chilling, especially since it hints at a deal Mae has made with a yet-to-be-revealed antagonist. So before we move on, if you like this video, please be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell for when we drop another recap and review of The Acolyte, as well as all of our other Star Wars and all of our other content here on the Arena Productions. So the narrative thickens as Saul approaches Osha with a plea. He asks her to join their mission, not just for the sake of the Jedi cause, but for Mae's protection. Initially, Osha believes Saul wants her to return to the Jedi Order, but Saul clarifies his intentions. He perceives a glimmer of goodness in Mae, despite her dark past. Although Osha is conflicted, especially since Mae was involved in their family's tragedy, Saul persuades her by appealing to her lingering care for her sister. So, Saul, Osha, Yord, Jeki Lone, and the rest of their team head to Kofar to find Kelnacca. Upon their arrival, an attempt to disarm Osha of her weapon is interrupted by a sighting. The Great Wookiee has retreated into the forest. Saul, with a knowing look, leads the group into the woods, drawing parallels to the epic journeys we've seen in other fantasy tales such as The Lord of the Rings. So in the depths of the forest, Mae's narrative takes a dramatic turn. After managing to entangle Queenie, she decides to confront the Jedi herself. Mae's plan to seek mercy from the Jedi by explaining her side of the story seems like a desperate yet courageous move. She's torn between her loyalty to Osha and the dark influence of her new master. So as Mae reaches Kelnacca's home, she's met with a horrific scene. Kelnacca is dead, a fresh lightsaber wound marking his torso. The scene is eerily silent, with steam rising from the fresh cut. The air is tense as Mae hears Saul and the others outside demanding her surrender. So, the climax of the episode is both breathtaking and unsettling. Mae's master arrives dramatically, descending from the sky. The figure's presence is menacing, and when Yord tries to assert control, the master's response is swift and deadly. They reveal a red lightsaber, and with a powerful use of the Force, uh, Osha is thrown aside and sends Saul and his team flying, leaving us hanging just before the credits roll. So this episode of The Acolyte was a roller coaster of emotions and revelations. Osha's internal conflict, Mae's struggle between duty and loyalty, and the mysterious identity of Mae's master keep us on the edge of our seats. The show's ability to weave complex character arcs with suspenseful action scenes is truly commendable. The cinematography, especially the scenes in the forest, captures the mystical and perilous journey of the characters beautifully. The episode's pacing keeps us hooked from start to finish, and the cliffhanger ending leaves us eagerly anticipating what's next. But I do have to admit that, a 35-minute episode just seems too short. But anyway, as for who killed Kelnacca and the true identity of the Acolyte, the series continues to layer its mysteries intricately. So I can't wait to see how these threads unravel in the upcoming episodes. But I have to say that I think that Queenie is the apprentice. We don't know who the true master is, but I think he is the apprentice in this. So I'm really excited to see what comes of that next week. So anyway, thank you for watching this recap and review. And of course, if you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. And let us know in the comments what you felt of this episode. What did you think of the final moments as this master, apprentice, whoever was finally revealed? So let us know in the comments. I really like to hear from you. So anyway, we'll be looking forward to bringing you another recap and review episode next week of the Acolyte. So until then, take care, everybody. May the force be with you, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.